What's up? It's Tragic Visions back again. I think that's gonna be my new default startup type thing for these commentaries. Um, Today I'm bringing you a Dome CTF, and still playing with that team I found a couple days ago. We're doing pretty good. I mean, we're definitely having some trouble on arcading. I believe they disagree, but that's our one big trouble map. Dome, we're pretty good at Dome. We have some weaknesses that you'll see in this video, but yeah, I like our chemistry right now, and we're doing pretty fucking good. Me and Nimbo running flags, and Furion and Frighten getting them kills. But yeah, Furion steals my cap here pretty much. But it's all good. It's all about the win. It's all about the win, not the stats. Even though I do drop 2K in this game. We had most trouble on this side. We had trouble both sides, but this side we really couldn't control our building at all. We were constantly spawning in tunnel, and they were getting a lot of pulls. But we did do a good job stopping them with those pulls. Nimbo had a nice pull into tunnel here, although he pulled it out towards middle tank, which he really should have stayed inside a tunnel, maybe wait for a spawn of a teammate. That's what you want to do. Just try to stay alive when you're in a tie like that where both teams have the flags. And it's hard, like, when they have middle control on this side, you really just gotta run. You don't want to run to Dome. You want to try to run back to your building, because if they're sitting platform or loading, whatever, and looking down middle, it's tough to outgun them on this side, because all you really got is middle tank and maybe middle barrier if you get on it, but it's tough. This side, you pretty much just gotta hold down your building and keep pushing out through loading. You don't want to do anything else. Just keep pushing out through loading. Let your teammates spawn in loading. That's the main thing. If you spawn in loading, you pretty much, it's gonna be almost impossible for them to cap a flag. They can't pull it out through middle and cut you off in loading. That happened to us one time. Not this team, but it happened to me one time, and I just felt like shit because it was the dumbest pull I've ever seen, and they did it multiple times in one game. They pulled it freaking through middle into tunnel, and we didn't even really get close to fucking touching them. But yeah, me and Nimbo pushing this shit like crazy. He helps me out sometimes. I help him out sometimes. Called that shit out from behind. And Fury and Frighten just getting these cutoffs like crazy. Watching down in their spawn, knowing what to do. One problem we have, somebody's got to watch the crate spawns at all time, because if nobody's watching crate spawns, they could spawn there, fuck you up big time. You could do two people rush into Dome, one person sit at crates and one sit in platform. That's probably the best strategy, because then if one person dies, you can get the person who dies to cut off the front door, which I believe we did right here. And it's pretty much a flawless strategy. I believe that guy spawned at crates behind me after I ran past, so Nimble holding it down right here till we get back. We did a pretty good, I mean, it felt like we were doing a terrible job on this half, like it did the other half, but we did a good job. We win 3-1. And I mean, we got work to do for sure, but looking good so far. It's been about, I would say, 4 days that we've played together, and I don't know what the fuck that guy was doing, trying to pull with like 20 seconds left, or not even 20 seconds, like 10 seconds into our whole team. Some people, dude. Like, if he pulled through middle, that would have been fine, but he was pulling right through loading. Don't understand what people are thinking. Right here, on this break, I don't know what I was thinking, but for some reason, I didn't go loading right away. And I usually go there, get at least one kill, usually 2 or 3, right here, I freeze up so bad. As I said in previous commentaries, I do not knife. That's that that could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. But in that situation was a knife situation. I mean, there was a teammate right next to me, although that kind of freezes me up when there's an enemy and a teammate right next to each other. Sometimes I don't want to shoot, but I try to make myself shoot. Like, if I kill my teammate, who gives a fuck as long as I kill the enemy, you know? But yeah, like, the knife fucks you up a lot of times, so I try to stay away from the knife. And yeah, right here I was just cutting off mid for the cap. I believe we got a cap right there. And you just gotta know where what your teammates are doing, where they're at. Nimbo fucks up big time right here. This dude gets the cap and then poops on Nimbo. Another thing a lot of people don't know, off that spawn right there, and they don't have your flag yet, hop up top dome, stun it, and drop down, get the kill. But you have to anticipate the flagpole, because if you don't anticipate the flagpole and you throw the stun after they pull the flag, you probably won't get them. You might even stun a teammate if they run in there, which happened before. I was right behind the flag, teammate stunned me. Fucking pissing me off. But anyways, a good strategy on this side. One person watches the mid. We have Frighten in the back, right here behind his forklift, and he does a pretty good job holding down tunnel and mid hill. My favorite strategy for this is the person to actually sit on mid hill. It's a little more risky, but you can watch both a lot easier. And you can see mid tank from mid hill. Right here is what I'm talking about. I sit here. You can look back and forth between tunnel and mid tank, and you can stop them from throwing stuns and nades and whatnot at your flag carrier. You are more in the open. They could flank you if nobody else is watching shit. But right here we get fucked up big time, because they pull mid. Pulling mid on this side is actually tough to stop, because they could either sit platform and cut you off when you spawn crates, or they could sit in their own spawn and just cut you off when you're already in the long haul. And we get fucked up like that sometimes. I mean, if you're not in loading already, somebody's got to sit back in dome watching the flag, or somewhere out there so they can't pull mid. Because that might be an easier way to pull. But if you do that, then you're leaving loading open, and they could pull it right back through loading. So, I mean, it's an easier pull, but it gives opportunities to the other team. Right here, I didn't prone fast enough, saw me easily, outgunned me, so I look dumb. But yeah, good team effort all around. Still one of the greatest OBJs in the game. And yeah, just knowing what to do. That's what you gotta do. Jump in this corner like a pro. Like a pro. This dude pre-fires me and Nimbo. Thinks he's good or something. Frighten's still holding this shit down. Frighten on this map, he dies like maybe 10 times. It's ridiculous. One time he went 9 and 10 on this map against like a good team. I don't know who we were playing. Something phase something, finally phase. I don't know. Some shit like that. We were playing a good team, and he goes 9 and 10 on this map the whole way. He wasn't holding the flag or anything. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but it's ridiculous. Your kills to deaths should at least combine to 30. Like, whether you go 10 and 20, which an OBJ should die over 20 times, because your job is to run in there and be aggressive. Right here, dropping 24 and 20 to end Dome. Dome, pretty solid map. OBJs have a tough time long haul, but overall, great map, great team performance. And yeah, Tragic Visions. I believe that is my third Modern Warfare 3 commentary. And hit me up with some feedback. Peace.